Well, this story made national headlines. Wealthy parents across the country cheating the system so their children could get into college. The scandal enraged parents and students would have worked hard to be admitted to the school of their dreams. Now, kids with special needs have also been affected with this bombshell of a story. Take a look.
It was a story that shocked the nation.
We're here today to announce charges in the largest college admissions scam ever prosecuted by the Department of Justice. We've charged 50 people nationwide with participating in a conspiracy that involved, first, cheating on college entrance exams, meaning the SAT and the ACT, and second, securing admission to elite colleges by bribing coaches at those schools to accept certain students under false pretenses.
William Singer, the mastermind behind the scam, got kids into prestigious colleges and universities through a variety of ways, including faking a learning disability.
To facilitate the scam, Singer counseled parents to take their children to a therapist and get a letter saying that because of purported learning disabilities or other issues, the child needed additional time to complete the ACT or the SAT.
Singer then recruited a Harvard graduate, Mark Rydell, to either fix or take tests for students. The case of the daughter of actress Felicity Huffman, boosting her test scores. Students who were admitted to these schools by their own merit are outraged, many now asking who was left out to make room for the sons and daughters of the elite.
It's just kind of shocking. I don't know. I work hard to go through school. I'm working. It's just tough to hear that.
To see something like this happen, it's disgusting.
In all, 50 people were charged in the scam, but as the investigation continues, it's believed Singer could have helped upwards of 80 families. Now the nation is wondering, what can parents do to help their kids get into their dream school without breaking the law? And what options do students with real learning disabilities have?
Well, there's so much to unpack when it comes to a college admissions scam, but we want to focus on two elements and find lessons to help our viewers. So the two elements are students with learning disabilities and students with a financial advantage. We have Dr. Ari Goldstein, educational psychologist and founder of North Shore Academic Solutions, which is an organization that helps students with learning disabilities. Also with us is Linda Chu, who's managing director of programs for Bottom Line. That organization helps students who are the first in the family to attend college. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is certainly a tough issue. A lot of frustrated folks on one side particularly. So Dr. Goldstein, we'll start with you. William Singer, who had a fake nonprofit organization and had parents pretend that their kids had learning disabilities. So how harmful can this be for students that actually have real learning disabilities?
Well, it's incredibly harmful because for the students who actually need these accommodations, the students who are faking these disabilities to get the accommodations are taking away the spaces from them, and that's kind of the first component. The second component is that the testing boards have made it over the last 10 or 15 years much more difficult to gain access to these accommodations. And so for someone who does evaluations like we do at our clinic, North Shore Academic Solutions, we have to make sure that we are doing everything by the book, and also what we have to do has become much more intensive in terms of proving these disabilities as a result of all these individuals trying to fake the admissions.
Do you know why it has gotten more strict? Is that because this problem is larger than...
It's as a direct result of people trying to fake these things, push through these things without proper documentation, or get accommodations when they don't really need them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Tell us about how these students with special needs can actually get into their dream school. Are there some tips that they can use?
Yeah, I mean, I think the real key for most individuals, whether or not they have a learning disability, is building a really solid set of executive functioning skills, which is kind of the planning and the problem solving and the organizing and the being able to be self-aware and sort of regulate things. And once that skill set's developed, that can really help across the board in academics. So again, whether or not a student has a learning disability or not, having a solid executive skill set can really help them to be successful in the college environment.
Okay, Belinda, can you talk to me how your organization can help?
Yeah, so I think that as we're looking at this scandal, I think the problem that it really highlights for us is that when higher income families are able to access a level of resources, opportunities, and more importantly, a network that students from low income families aren't able to access. And that's really the challenge here. And for low-income students, we know that they can thrive and succeed in college, especially if students are electing to go to institutions that are affordable for them, as well as actively cultivating a network of support to ensure that they can leverage that once they're on campus in order to persist and graduate. So at Bottom Line, we're able to provide free, individualized, one-on-one advising for students that are coming from low-income backgrounds to take them through that entire college admissions process, as well as once they get there to ensure that they're able to persist and graduate.
Okay, so do you feel like creating that network is what the key is, or at least helping solve an issue like this?
Absolutely. And at Bottom Line, our advisors are part of that network, but we're also actively helping them cultivate that network amongst their peers and the community, as well as the campuses.
Okay, and to the two of you, how can parents know if an organization that they're getting involved in is really doing the things that need to be done?
Would you like to address that first?
Sure. So I think that it's really making sure that the students that we're serving and that the students that they're concerned about are getting what they need out of that organization. So for us, we want to really make sure that students are able to go to college and can afford to get there. I think that what this scandal really kind of distracts us from is this much larger challenge around college affordability in the United States.
Okay. All right, certainly a tough topic. Thank you all for being here. You're on the front line, hopefully making a difference in something that is apparently much larger than we really expected. Thank you. Thank you. If you want more information on either one of these organizations, head over to their websites. The information is on your screen. It will also be available on our website at thejamtvshow.com is where you can find more information.